Hi, this is Beth Renfrow, and I'm completing my module on internet safety. I actually found this one to be probably the most important that I've come across so far. Internet security is a very big deal to myself and my family. We have 13-year-old girls, and so it's a very real thing in our lives every day, much less in the event that I'm going to be an educator and I have a classroom full of students that have these devices in their hands that have an unlimited amount of things coming in and out of their hands every day. So internet security is a big deal. I think for me, what I took away was just being aware of the connections that we're on. So when we go to a wireless, they offer Wi-Fi, like free Wi-Fi. So that's great. Like super, we can connect, and at least I have a connection here because I don't have great reception here in Kansas. But if it's not your local or personally owned subscriber, then they have more privy information than you would give. Also, what they talked about with the apps, and you allow to download the app to your phone, and it will ask you for your phone, for your microphone, for your camera, for your location, etc., etc. Like you have to be very careful to turn off those specific things to then progress with the use of that application. And a lot of times we just are excited about downloading something new and we move on with it. I think as parents, we're more specific about those things because we go back and look at them. But if you weren't really being aware of it, then you probably would just let it go, and then you would have a lot of information like locations and all of that. That's a big deal. So if you aren't being just aware of your surroundings like we are in person, I think we have to take that to the same level with our internet security and being aware of where we are, where our digital footprint is going. It definitely makes an impact. After going through the NetSmart webinars, a lot of useful information actually to complete my certificate there, and she made a lot of really great points. I think just again reinforcing being aware of where you are and what you're doing and who you're doing it with and why you're doing it makes a difference on why you may or may not download something, or may or not use something, or you might actually check your what you're allowing for that site or application to be using is a big deal. I think limiting this in my classroom is going to be probably pretty high on my list because I'm still from an old school enough perspective to think that less is best. And so I don't think that if they're allowed to have it at home, that's at home. But if in my classroom I can protect them from that, then I think that's probably my standpoint at now. I just think less is best. So I would not want that to be something that's happening in my classroom. And certainly we're going to have to be facing things like internet bullying and things like that that aren't just in person and in your face anymore. And to limit that to as much as I can within my classroom is what I would hope to do.